everything else goes up in the middle of the recession. Okay, you can skip. And how would you feel if the time and money would seize the obstacles in your life? How would you feel, Cheryl?
Well, I mean, money's great, you know, and have time is great too. I mean, I work 5 jobs, so.
Oh my goodness.
so that would be fantastic, right? To me too. My goodness, could you have the house of my dreams, or the totally college paid for the kids? I have 4. So,
right.
And I wish I could really make a very good offer, Yale or Harvard, you know, not just a community college. Car to drive, nice car and everything, but not the car of my dream. So, you know, to really open my arms and say liberty, freedom is going to take a little while. It's not that easy. Being very, very comfortable with no worries at all. That's travel. I love to travel. I love to go to Cancun, to the beaches and stuff like that, especially Mexico and Brazil. But the only thing is that every time that we do, come to the credit card. That's the only bad thing, right? Skip. Okay. What options do you have to increase your income? Asking for a loan in the bank? If we do, well, we want to pay back. Maybe we want to open a business to pay back. Right now, out of 100, 5 survive. 95 goes down. So it's very risky. So none of the 2 are a good idea. Asking for more money to the boss, forget about it. Or if I raise the price in my garage, forget about it. So it's not really a good idea either. Investment in stock is like a legalized gamble. So it's no good either. Okay, skip for it. Opportunity of the century 21. We needed to know first about the traditional marketing and the networking marketing. Okay, the traditional marketing is very simple because they do manufacture something like this, and if the cost is $10, they're going to add something and pass it to the wholesaler. The wholesaler has to rent a warehouse to put everything in because he has to buy in $1 million in order to be profitable to him. So by the time he sells to the store also has to make a promotion and he pay rent for storefront. We absolutely going to pay 100%. In the 50s, they found out that you could go from the factory to the consumer, which is the network marketing. And the network marketing start crawling then. In the 50s, I think with some companies like your perfume companies, Avon or something, right? They had something similar to that. So the big network marketing entrepreneur start taking over little by little in this, and now it's so big, it's growing, you know, so rapidly. And it's interesting because it's just like the cell phone when they made the prediction that we were going to be using and everything in today's world. Nobody really asked permission to us, authorization or anything. They just shovel the thing in the market, and here are we, you know, we just have to have one, we cannot be without,
right.
You know? So the same thing is happening with the network marketing. A lot of people do not like it, but going from the factory to the consumer, and especially when you have a recession, that's when things start happening, and this is going to be repeatedly going. Skip, listen. So the expert, they say about that. That's what they say. Paul Pilzer, he was like in Bill Clinton 2 times advisor in his government. He made already his $1 million at 23 years old, something like that. And he made a prediction of the cell phone, and now he's making prediction of the network marketing. He said that the network marketing is positioned itself to be the great economy. So this is, we can't skip, it's going to happen.
Right.
Robert Kiyosaki, the same thing. He said the same thing. Donald Trump, the same thing. Robert Kiyosaki wrote the book, Rich Dad, right?
Dad, yeah.
Poor Dad.
Yeah.
He is related to his family, by the way. Donald Trump said, if I had to do all over again, instead of building traditional business, I would begin building a network marketing business. Network marketing is the perfect business. And like I had mentioned before, in regard to the network marketing and the computer, they share the same thing. Computer, it starts spreading all over. We had hackers already really dominating the computer. The university didn't know anything about it. Said, how can you graduate? So they had to invite these people to go to the university and teach so they could have the program.
Right.
Anyhow, the same thing happened with the network marketing.
Oh, network marketing is
people,
key.
yeah, they bring in people to teach, and now we have already been offered in Harvard. So it's really great. What benefits does network marketing offer? We need to know about the linear income and residual income. Did you ever heard about the linear income and residual income? Yeah. So you're familiar with it?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so anyhow, the linear income, working 8, 12 or 14 hours a day, 40 hours or so a week, and 30 years or 40 years we retire. You know, hope the Social Security is still there for us.
Right.
That's what I was saying. I thought I was not here. I said, you know, when you own a business, you're not part of it. But then I found out, I said, if I don't open my door, I don't make money.
Exactly.
So I'm a part of it. I don't have anything with the residual income. And so we start looking at the residual income. You can get your financial independence in 2 to 5 years, working like 1 to 2 hours a day. Flexible time. You can make your own check. You can decide your own life that way. That's a lot easy. When you write someone write a book, each time that the book is being sold, you get a residue coming out there.
Right.
Like singers and all that, you know. Movie production, they do the same thing. Each time that the movie goes up in the air, they're making money.
Right.
So in order to be here, we needed to do that. And so it's easy like to be working like maybe 1 or 2 hours a day, and little by little making the transition, right? Yeah. Who makes that possible? That's the For Life Research, the one that makes that possible to us. This is the David and Bianca Lizombi. They are the pioneer of the company. They're the one that it's managing the ship that's bringing all this product all over the world. And the very hard they have. He was already ready to retire with more than $100 million in his hand. Instead of retiring, he was still looking for something for his health.
Right.
But instead, he decided to go into like starting everything over again. You know, buying this patent from Dr. Lawrence and open up in a 90,000 square feet of company in Utah, and across the street already have another building. We almost like have our own campus, you know, of For Life. And there was a little girl in Republic of Dominican that she would love to have a house pink, and they painted this house pink because she was there in this house, and she did pass away, but the house was pink, and he has been helping this place tremendously, sending rice with the molecule and everything, and all this product that we have from For Life is going there. I heard that there was already 2 kids that's already attending college from this place because they have kids with the AIDS, kids with all the diseases you can imagine, and they were not surviving. Every year were dying.
Right.
But now with the product from For Life, they're already living.
Okay.
You know, it's already lasting, so it's getting better and better.
Sorry.
We heard at the time, you know, several acknowledgments from the company. The company grew in the last, like the first 5 years, like 6,190%. So it was tremendous success. So all the magazine was really like all over For Life. And the Inc. 500, you probably have heard of this magazine, they get the first 20,000 company, and they refine and refine until we get to the very best 500. For Life got in 15th place, was better than Microsoft at the time. And the next one is direct selling. Direct selling is a club that you have to make 100 million. And the For Life was there. And congratulations to For Life because it's part of it. It's only 68 that make, 68 companies that usually make in this magazine. Success from home. this magazine also was really great because they did the whole issue, the whole thing, in English and in Spanish, which I will explain later. Why? So it's not just the front page, it was the whole magazine about For Life. So the success that For Life was making deserves to be here. And as you know, they have to pay quite a bit of money to be in a magazine like that. It was for free for For Life.
Sorry. Yeah.
These are the products that the For Life offer. And they studied from Mr. Luzombi. He was looking for something. And he was searching for something for his health. And he came to a point that he found out about the transfer factor. And this transfer factor, he knew that was in the hands of a doctor at NYU, New York, the chairman from the department of NYU and the Bellevue Hospital. So he approached him as Dr. Henry Lawrence, Sherwood Lawrence, and he made that discovery. In 1949, he had a widespread case of TB, and testing of removing cells from the immune system from one and injecting another, he found this transfer factor, and he was thinking how he was going to bring this to the market. It was going to be very difficult, and he was going to spend quite a bit of money. He did not have quite a bit of money. So then when David Luzombi approached him and he spoke about it, he ended up buying the patent for $47 million. He put another $47 million, put the five top scientists in the United States to work on that. And then they said, okay, so where are we going to start from? We know that the mother, when she feeds the baby, she gives the first 5 days the colostrum for the baby, which protects the baby. It's not the milk, it's just the protection for the baby. And they knew also, and they proved that cow, bovine, also is similar. And very strong, because the cow is outdoors and bugs is beating it for the whole day. It can't defend, it cannot push them off the body. So the colostrum has to be stronger in order to eventually have the babies and feed the babies and nothing happened to any of them. So they felt the colostrum from the cow is very strong. So they took some molecules from it and from the egg yolk, and they combined. And put in you're probably familiar with the shiitake, maitake. Like the mushroom that is very good for the immune system as well. And the aloe vera. It's another very known. So they put all together in this, and he developed this product called Transfer Factor Plus. Okay? And the Transfer Factor Plus increases your immune system 437%. So it's amazing. Combined, you have several other products, but we have another one that is called Bellevue. This product also is amazing because no one is going to be left out without using this product for the fact of you have it? This here, I would just say all the women are going to be looking for, because you have the two products like this here, you have a 98% chance to eliminate any cancer cell in 48 hours, and especially in the breast and ovaries, which is the two key points very vulnerable in a woman for cancer. And the ratio, the ratio is skyrocket, right? Out of a 5, I think 3 is going to have something like that. So it's very, very high. So nobody is going to be without. We have, for men, we have Malipro for the prostate. We have glucose for diabetes. We have Recall for Alzheimer's, for your mind. They did put the molecule also, and they call Rio Vida and acai, those berries from Brazil, from Amazon, probably familiar with. So they put the molecule in there. They have also a little gel. The Recall I mentioned about, Recalls for your mind, it's really fantastic. Cardio for your heart. He uses this here use this green. This green also has the molecule. Try it out. My friend over here, he didn't have the opportunity to use that, and he was about to have a surgery in the hospital. And yes, after when he went back to do the test again, the stress test, the doctor was amazed because he was like 46 minutes in the machine. It was getting tired of the leg, but the heart was fine. So they postponed. Says, well, let's keep on a watch because you're doing fine right now. He did a show. He was taking the transfer factor and the cardio. So there is like more than 100 products that they put the molecule. And it's really great. We have several choice. And I really challenge the people in the world that's going to be without taking this product, because there is nothing in the market that comes close. You know, especially being the third discovery. Skip over here for me, please. How do we start? Very simple. We can go online or you can fill up application. That's the first step. Get the kit. This would be like the kit that the company offers, right? With 15 products, which is if the person decided to take the products or not to take the product and sell the products, is going to make like $900 out of the product. And the third step is to use the product, make the consumption. This here is a 50 point. You got to make 100 points. So this here would be equivalent to 50. So it would be like an equivalent, maybe 2 of those would make the 100 points monthly. And the final step is the fourth step. It's just to do what I'm doing, right? It's talking about the product and explaining and going from there. Move forward. Now, how to earn money over here. First level, very important, this one over here. You have to get 6 person. When you get 6 person, the 6 person making 100 points equal to 600 points, the company offer a residual income monthly of 2%. So it will be $12. It's not much, but that's your first step. And there's 9 different ways to make it, to earn money in this company. So this is one way, and this is the very first step. 6 person. You start up with the 6 person. It's going to be only $12. But at this point over here, also you already paid for your kit and everything, because you have bonus and $100 more that comes from each one of them. Now in the second level, if you found not that hard to find the 6 friends to talk about, they won't find difficulty either. They're going to find the 6 each one of them. And then we have in the second level 36. 100 points, 3,600. Now the company gives 25%. That's $900. Well, a residual income of $912 a month. It doesn't sound much, but for a lot of people it's retirement. I know a lot of friends that if they make like $800 a month and now the retirement is going to be the top. So perhaps in a month they might be able to generate that, creating, getting 6 person and then getting 36 after you with your help and everything. In the third level, all the 36 are going to search for 6 person as well. And then in the third level, 100 points, 21,600, 5% you'll have 1,080. 1,080 plus 90 plus 12, $1,992. So it's almost $2,000. At this point over here, you're working very serious for life, like some of my friends are doing, and I'm expecting to do it as soon as possible, perhaps the next 2 months. Maybe coming up to this level over here, because then I can devote myself for life full time. At this point, if I jump to the 4th level, that's 1,296 points. 1,296 person times 100 points, or it's 129,600. The companies give a residual 12%, is 15,552. Plus 1,080 plus $900 and plus 12, so 17 something. So it's really great the way the company is structured compared to all the companies that I have seen. You know, it's really amazing. Let's skip to the next over here. This is the gentleman that I mentioned to you from Puerto Rico, Dr. Herminio Nevares. He is the one that received the package for his boy that was asthmatic. And he took off with the company. He started really working. He had a line in front of his house. And people asking what's going on. He's a vet. He was in the farm. Now has this big line in front of his home. What's going on? What's for life? He was giving a symposium about the product with all the members, with a bunch of the members in Colombia. It was 25,000 people. He really grew big time with the company. This is the company that we are part of, International Network Team. And the whole support of the company is going to be behind. We're not going to be alone. Because I know that sometimes when you see something really great like that, we say, wow, how would you like to get in? But I have no clue how you're going to be trained. You're going to know everything, the inside out. Then you're going to have all the support. Let's say that you have someone tomorrow, and you say, well, I already got somebody, but I don't even know what to say. Bring them over. I talk for them. And so forth. We can go from there. Okay? So how do you feel about this?
Well, like I said, I mean, Daniel knows I've been an entrepreneur forever. I haven't found the right company, but I am working, like I said, I'm working with 2 companies right now. I do work with Isogenics, and I do work with North American Power. So I know all about, you know, bringing people, sharing with people, you know. Matter of fact, I'm going to start doing business presentations in my own home for my power company.
That's great.
So I know all about it. My thing is, what does your kit cost, and how much do you have to keep spending every month to stay active? And what's the other one? When you have your website, do you have your own website once you?
We can create, yeah, we can do it.
All right, and how much do you have to pay for that? Do you have to pay for that?
You have an answer for that. Quanto foi que o Amaral pagou para ter o website dele?
100 something.
100 and something. I don't have much of information on that show. Do you mind if I take over?
Yes, absolutely.
We're business partners.
No.
Oh, that's Eva?
Nice to meet you, Cheryl.
Nice to meet you.
When he told me I had to be here 11:30, I leave 45 minutes away.
That's okay.
Even if I had a helicopter,
time on him, you
even
know.
if I had a helicopter, I said, Valerio, I don't have a helicopter. I can't do that. But I was on my way. Real quick, your questions are great. The market that we're going in, we're an American firm. It's a virgin market. I was just told last night at a training that Dr. Herminio now is going to provide translations at the meetings. When he told you about the Success from Home being in Spanish, that magazine gave it to us for free because he told you. This little Puerto Rican, sweet, shorty guy in Puerto Rico, a veterinarian, opened his mouth, found his 6 people. Now, out of his organization, 72% of the sales of 4 Life is generated from.
Right.
Because somebody sent the product, his son was asthmatic. They say, listen, Herminio, try the product, see if he gets better. And if he does, maybe you can find these people there to work with you, and maybe you can build this business. This man is now in over 60 countries in the world. And he's heading now to Brazil.
Right.
200 million people waiting for transfer factors.
Right.
We do no justice to this product. I'm not going to talk to you anymore about this, but it's important that we understand that really what Sherwood Lawrence discovered is the 3rd biggest thing in the world out there. Like Valerio says, and I love it what he says, we can find out if we have a fever, we can find out if we have high blood pressure. You just go on the little machine and it tells you. You can find out if you have an infection because they do a blood test. But we cannot find out if our immune system is down or low. We kind of guess when we catch a cold, oh, I'm getting weak.
Right.
But we really can't find out. How about taking something that's going to keep you level, and you know, it's not just going to elevate. It does elevate your immune system 437% if it needs to be at 437.
Right.
But it will level because it has intelligence. This is an amazing little product right here. This is the first time in my life that in October I don't have to leave my house with the asthma inhalers that I used to carry.
Right.
And there was 3. And the machine, by now I would have to be in the machine in the morning and at night. And I would be scared to leave my home. I don't know what the machine is anymore.
Right.
Because of this, Cheryl. Simply because of this. Testimonials after testimonials, you can go online, you can look at it. The bottom line here, Cheryl, our company,